atrocious season is how, of course, Jamie O'Hara is calling it. And yes, if you look at where they are in the Premier League, way below standards, and numerous games that have just not lived up to the expectations at all. But to get to a European semi-final in any competition is a decent feat. Pleased to say, joining us to give us his thoughts on Spurs and that win last night, it's the former Tottenham boss, Harry Redknapp. How are you, Harry?
Morning,
Natalie.
Harry.
Good morning, Dino.
How are you?
All good. Yep, great.
Shall we start with the racing, Harry? Hey, Newcastle today, massive prize money.
I haven't looked. It's all flat racing, I think, today, Dean, is it? Isn't he jumping? Yeah. I've not had a look. I had a runner yesterday, where was I? 2 days ago, very disappointing. So, yeah, at the moment, nothing special today.
What do you reckon? Last night, Spurs, obviously, great result.
Yeah, good result, Dean. I think over the two legs, they deserve to go through, you know. So, yeah, it was a good result. I think just listen to Jamie O'Hara there. I mean, I know Jamie goes over the top a bit, but it has been a terrible season, let's be honest. I mean, they've been shocking, really. But over the, in this competition, it's all opened up nicely now. They beat one of the better teams that were in it. Now they've got the Norwegian team, Bodø Glimt, who, I don't know, how good are they? I mean, let's be truthful. I wouldn't think they're the best of, they're that strong a team. It's not, Norwegian football obviously is not that strong. So they've got an amazing opportunity now to go to the final. I said all along, looking at the teams that were in that competition, I could see a Man United Tottenham final, and I still see it that way.
Yeah, well, it certainly could happen for sure. Listen, Harry, what's great about getting you on is you can perhaps give us a bit more insider knowledge on what Daniel Levy might be, how he might be feeling about this season, if you like.
I wish I knew what Daniel was ever thinking, yeah. I might still be at Tottenham. I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't know what's going on his head.
You know, when you do the inquest at the end of the season with Spurs, they'll look at it and they'll go, right, what happened? What happened this season? What went wrong? Obviously, they've had a ridiculous amount of injuries. And I wanted to ask you this. I always, you've got sports scientists, you've got masseurs, you've got analysts. They actually have another bus. They have two buses.
They do now, yeah.
All these people are on, they're all on that bus to injury avoidance. So I'm trying to think, what's caused all the injury? Is it training? Are they standing about doing set plays for too long? I don't
think Ange. I don't know if Ange. I've never been over to the training outside, but they tell me he doesn't do any coaching, so it wouldn't be anything that it's down to the coaching staff, really. They take the training every day. I think Ange he watches. He doesn't actually get out. He's not got his tracksuit on. He ain't out there taking sessions, Dino, and in amongst it. I think he is. He's more of he asks them what they're going to do, or he tells them what he'd like them to do, and they get on and they organise the sessions, the coaching staff. So I don't know how much it's to do. And when you look at it, Dean, I was laughing last night with someone. Injuries. I remember getting on with West Ham. We've been on the coach for 6.5 hours going to Newcastle on a Friday, and Di Canio came up to me at the front of the bus. Boss, he said, you expect us to play football? We've been on this coach 6.5 hours. He said, how can we play football? Now they fly everywhere. They get on a plane. They have the best coach. But, it's a different world to travel and everything. They're looked after like you can't. The training grounds are unbelievable. As you say, they've got masseurs, they've got fitness coaches. I don't know how they keep getting the injuries. It's been a disaster injury-wise for Tottenham. But they've still had a strong enough squad there. Then you look at that squad last night. You look at the bench. There's enough good players there. They should have done an awful lot better. Hopefully, they can go on and win this European competition. And at the end of it, it's okay. We've won a cup, which is great. And then we can move on, and hopefully next year can do better in the league.
I think it keeps you in a job a bit longer, the attacking football.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Of course, if they win it'll be great. It'll be, and they say over the two legs, they deserve to win it last night. So, but I can see, I think it'll be interesting. Where's the final? Is it in Bilbao?
It is, yeah.
Well, they're still in it, obviously, so that'll be interesting. But I just got a feeling, I ended up watching. When the Tottenham game finished last night, I switched over to Man United. I mean, what a game. My God.
Extraordinary, Harry.
Huh? Oh, I mean, I heard Rio Ferdinand say they need a miracle there. You know, it's just shocking. And they was out of it, 4-2 down against 10 men. You thought, oh my God, the crowd were all leaving. The place was half empty. And suddenly 3 goals in that last little spell. But you know what I would do, Dean? I'd stick with him up front, Harry Maguire. I'd play him up front. I would, I swear, I'd play him up front.
He gets on the end of crosses.
He gets on the end of things. You know, he's a target. You can hit him. You know, I'd work with him there for the next couple of weeks.
What, so you'd start him? You'd start him? You'd start him?
I'd play him up there, yeah. I mean,
he's
they
better
haven't
than
got a centre forward. They haven't got anybody. The other boy can't score a goal. I mean, I'd play him up there. I'd hit him on the diagonal. I'd get people around him. I'd like Crouchy or something. He's unstoppable in the air, Harry. I'd stick him up there. I think, you know, we've seen it over the years. Listen, he ain't John Charles, Dino, that's for sure. But big John Charles, I mean, you've been a Welshman, would know him.
Legend.
I mean, one of the all-time centre forward, centre half. I think Harry could do a job short term. I'd stick him up there. They've got no one else, I don't think, who can score. I'd
Harry,
play him up front.
We've not mentioned the Lyon manager. I mean, we're all, like, your enthusiasm's coming through there, but we've been on the end of that result. I mean, he will feel sick in his bottom of his stomach. Imagine. What could I have done? You'd be thinking, what could I have done to stop that happening?
I know. 4-2 up, you know, minutes to go. You think, well, yeah, you think, if only, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I bring it up? Why didn't I play, you know, change the system? Why didn't I... Yeah, if only I'd have tried that. You're questioning yourself certainly all day today, or his mind will be all over the place, you know. But yeah, a great opportunity, I think, for the 2 English clubs to get to the, you know, I can see, as I say, I can see an All England final. It would be great. Yeah,
it certainly will. And let's not forget, it's been a pretty decent week for all of the Premier League sides. I know Aston Villa didn't win, but my goodness, didn't they test PSG?
Done well, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And Arsenal. I mean, what about Arsenal's performance over the 2 legs with Real Madrid? Yeah. Now we are talking top draw, aren't we? Champions League. I mean, that is now PSG. What a game. I mean, it's fantastic. We're looking forward to that so much, you know?
Yeah. Saka made a difference, didn't he? There's just straight away, he shows they've missed him. How much they missed him.
Different class, isn't he? But I love to see him play. They play with 2 wide men, get it wide, get at fullbacks. Fullbacks can't defend. They're not used to people running at them. You know, nowadays, suddenly they got it wide and absolutely ripped Real Madrid to pieces, you know, over the 2 legs. So, yeah, to have him back, he's, as you say, is a massive plus, Dean, for sure.
Well, listen, Harry, thank you for joining us this Good Friday.
Pleasure.
Thanks, Harry.
Enjoy the bank holiday.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Always great to have Harry Redknapp on the show.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.